What's good, YouTube? It's your boy AyCartii, and in today's video I'm blessing y'all boys with the best jump shots no matter what your rating is, no matter what your height is. And I'm also going to be teaching you the tips of shooting in this game. That way, no matter what your rating is, no matter what height you are, no matter what jump shot you got on, you have the best settings, the best tips, best badges, the best chance at success. I'm shooting around 78 to 80% from 3, and I'm sure a lot of these clips I'm playing in the background, not all of them are going to be where I'm really trying to get to the best shot, where I have the biggest screen window. I'm taking the smartest shot every time. I take crazy shots and I still shoot really good, no matter what rating I got, no matter what badges I got. Now the badges, I try to get them as high as possible, and we'll go over everything on how you can do that. But I do not sit there and take the most smart shots and I'm still shooting really good. And I play stage and I play other competitive modes on higher difficulties, and I'm still shooting a really high percentage. So drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I promise you there will not be any other video on YouTube. You have my word on that. I know we just met if you're just seeing this and you never heard of AyCartii before, but I know my subscribers trust me. So drop a like, subscribe. I'm posting funny content, helpful content when it comes to the skill of the game. I'm posting comp wagers and stuff like that. So you're getting all three things. You're getting every aspect of 2K with this channel. And I'm also going to be streaming giving away VC. Okay, so comment when you are subscribed, comment if you're a new subscriber so I can say thank you, and also make sure to keep my eye out for you if you ever pop out to the stream when I'm giving away VC. Now, like I was saying, I promise you there's not going to be another video on YouTube that is going to give you everything. I'm going to give you every single key. I'm going to give you everything that matters, everything that you can do. And if you do all this, I promise you there is no way you do not get better. If you watch the video all the way through, there's no way you don't get better. And there will be a hidden message at a point in this video for 700,000 VC. So make sure, boys, watch this shit all the way through, lock in all the way, and you will be shooting just like I'm shooting in the background right now, going crazy. Y'all will have no problem at all. No problem at all when it comes to shooting on this game. You're getting the best jump shots in the game for every height. You're getting everything that you need, all the secrets, every little bit of sauce, bro. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. I would never gatekeep from y'all boys. Without y'all, I'm nothing. So I'm giving y'all all the sauce that you need to know. All right, so let's get into it. I love y'all boys. God bless y'all, and let's get into it. Okay, we need to talk about this right now. We're gonna start off with the badges, okay? As you can see on my build, this is a build that has really good shooting. I'll just show you my build off the rip, okay? I dropped it today, so I'd really like y'all to watch that because there's 2 builds in it, but I dropped it along with this video today. But as you can see, I get good shooting, okay? I get good shooting on my build, but it doesn't give me all the badges that I need off the rip. It doesn't satisfy me off the rip, and if I had lower shooting, I would do the same thing. But as you can see, all my shooting is on legend. My crew +1s are on legend. I put my Deadeye up to legend. My max +2, this was on gold. This is Hall of Fame, this is Hall of Fame. So +1 to legend, and +2 to legend. All I care about is my shooting badges, okay? The shooting badges are so important. If you have a 65-3, if you have a 78-3 and a 60 midi, you can get set shot on Hall of Fame. You can get Deadeye on Hall of Fame, and you will be lights out. You can shoot 80% with a 78-3 and a 60 midi. You just need to plus your set shot plus your Deadeye, because your Deadeye is going to help you if people get contests on you. If they get 7%, or they get 20%. If they get an open, that's going to activate. So if they get any contest at all, it's going to make the impact of it go down. And I'm sure you've already seen in this game how the contests are anyways. It seems like, oh, my contest didn't do shit. It's because they have Deadeye. Deadeye is probably one of the most important badges. I mean, every shooting badge is just so important because shooting is just so OP. Shooting is just so OP, and it's so hard to get a stop that you need to have the most overpowered shooting that you can. If you're shooting a shot, you should be damn near confident it's automatic. Especially if you're playing 2s or a make it take it mode, definitely. But even in the 3s, you're at a disadvantage if you miss a 3 if you're taking 2s. If you are able to get 3s up in this game, you will not lose. That's the method to win on 2s, 3s, 5s, no matter what you're playing. Well, 2s is just more about scoring. Any make it take it mode is just about scoring the basketball. But 3s, 5s, anything that's not make it take it, the best method is to score 3s. That's just truth. So I use my max +1s efficiently, and when I get these, like I've already shown, I'm going to show it. I showed it in my build video. When I get these, I'll be able to not even worry about these 2 anymore. Like I'll be able to put on my on-ball minutes to legend, or my challenger to legend, like this would do this, or I'll be able to put pick dodger on legend. You know what I'm saying? I'll really be able to get freaky with it over here. And my defense is going to be cracked. My shooting is going to be all legend. Like, this build really gets freaky, which I'll put the link to that video in the description. But you see what I'm saying. So that leads me into my next point. Let me go ahead and fix this. That leads me into my next point, which is our build specialization. I think for a lot of builds, I can see it if you already have like a high shooting. Like if you already have like 97, you only need some plus ones. 'Cause that's what I'm eventually going to get, is a 97, and I'm going to eventually get some plus ones. I could see playmaking, being able to get like better playmaking badges like lightning launch, handles for days. That would be really, really clutch, because that affects your dribbling, like your handles for days. We'll get into all this, your stamina, lightning launch, being able to get to your spot is going to help you, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I would argue playmaking is good, but I think shooting just goes well with so many builds. You want shooting on pretty much all your builds this year. So I just don't, unless you're making an inside center, like every other build's gonna have shooting. Every other build shooting's gonna be important on. It's not like last year where you're like, okay, I'm guaranteed to miss anyways. Why would I put my build specialization there? I might do defense, or you know what I'm saying? So this year we're playing a game where you actually are gonna use your shooting a lot. Like 90% of the time, your shooting is gonna be important. And your badges and your +2s and stuff like that's going to be important. And you don't lose these. Every time a season resets, you lose these 4. I will still have my crew ones. These don't ever go away as long as I don't get kicked or as long as I don't leave. I'll always have those. So I always have these. I always have Deadeye on. And then when I have the tier 1, when I have the +1 and +2, I always be able to have shifty shooter, legend. I'll always be able to get set shot specialist onto legend. I just will lose out on the rest of these, not to grind them back every level 40. Okay, also a little trick: if you are getting graded out of games and stuff, or getting disconnected late in the game, take off your clutch stream badges, and that will make it where you're not getting error coded out of games. That's just a little trick. I don't know if anyone's dealing with that. I know a lot of people are, but maybe you're not. If you're watching, you don't know what I'm talking about, but people are getting kicked out of games about when this badge activates. So if you're getting kicked out and everyone's like, oh, make a new build, then take these off. Okay, but as you can see, these are all very, very important, and I also will be using, see, I won't even eventually need, probably, I think it'll get to a point where I won't even need to use a +2 on my shooting, because I'm going to plan to, I'm using shooting specialization right now. I'll show you. Build specialization shooting. I'm using this right now, and I'm not even close to, I mean, I'm about to get a shooting cat breaker. That'll be at 96 mid-range, and I'll get another one, I'll be at 97. You get a lot of Hall of Fame badges there, so I won't even have to +2 anything really. But I will be able to do limitless range then. I'll be able to take limitless range from silver to Hall of Fame, which is something I could do. Which I don't really think that badge is even important, as nearly as important as other ones. I really don't, because with bronze, there's a big boost in your make percentage, and silver, and then yeah, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't really think it's not near as important as shifty shooter, Deadeye, and set shot specialist. Those badges are cracked. You need those as high as you can get them if you want your best chance at shooting good, at being elite at shooting. You need those as high as your build can get them. Truthfully, that is my honest opinion. They're so important. They're so important. Okay, now leading off of that, we're gonna go into our takeover, because our takeover, now for example, if you can get deep bomber, that's gonna help you shoot from farther. But I've even liked hydration hero. I started using hydration hero, and I use 3-point shot, I use mid-range shot, I use speed ball. So my 3 gets up to, or my mid-range gets up to a 99 very early on. My mid-range, or my 3-point shot gets up to a 95. My speed of ball gets up to an 85. But when I get this takeover, I can dex just like 2K25 and not lose any stamina. I can, or adrenaline. I can dribble and spam dribbles, and you know how if you spam dribble, your jump shot will slow down, you'll lose adrenaline, you lose stamina. I can spam dribbles with this and never lose it. I just have to worry about getting open. I just have to worry about getting a sliver of space, and it's going to be just as if I caught it with full stamina and I was shooting a catch and shoot, which is why I really like it. Now, I really like being able to shoot from deep, and I also really like even the sharpshooting takeover. I think it boosts shot making from standstill and off the dribble, as well as increased shot chance off ankle breakers. So also improves the ability to get open off the ball. Like, I really think this is pretty hawky as well. See, I just made it right now where I can use this, because the takeover, what it's telling me it can do is really good. I just really love hydration hero, because I feel like it's so easy to shoot anyways. I don't need to boost my shot making from standstill off the dribble, as well as increase shot chance off ankle breakers. Also improves your ability to open to get off ball. I can do all that by myself. Okay, I use hydration hero because I don't lose anything. I shoot full stamina. It's already so easy to shoot for me. This is more like a master thing. When you're struggling to shoot, put on sharpshooting take. When you want to have fun and shoot from deep, put on deep bomber, just let you shoot from Guam. And then if you really get really good and you don't need help making your shots, you just need full stamina, that's more important to you, that's when you go with this one. And to unlock custom takeovers, bro, this is not hard. You should easily get this done. It just takes a little bit of grinding, a little bit of playing the game, and you'll unlock all these. And then you can also obviously use any of the ones that you want to, that you're able to get. Like if you don't have an 89, you don't have a 93, so you can't use deep bomber. Let's see what you have to use. You don't need any hydration hero requirements. You just have to, I don't know if it's do Gatorade drills or unlock all your takeovers. I have no idea. But you unlock all your takeovers, you're going to get the takeover accelerator and custom takeover. We're just going to be able to give you pluses to your shooting, and you're going to be able to get any of these takeovers that you want, which is really going to hit for you. It's really going to help. Takeover accelerator, you'll get it really quick at like 12 points. So it's going to really help out a lot of y'all boys. Okay, so takeover is very important. Now another very important thing is our jump shot boost. Okay, jump shot boost and Gatorade boost. So you need to be doing your Gatorade drills every single week. You need to make sure you're keeping up with those every single week. Make sure you're doing all of them, so that way you don't have to do any more. I don't know what's going on. Your Gatorade boost, your jump shot boost are very important. Now as you can see, I don't really even have that many Gatorade boosts. I have the ×10 for when I don't play with someone in my crew, for the ones that give me an extra bar, and I have jump shot boost. But I like to play with people in my crew because, as you can see, you get cat breakers, you get tier 1 badges, you get unlimited Gatorade when playing with a crew member, you get double rep when playing with a crew member, you get free skill boosts in all categories, you get double VC or 1.5 times VC. Like, it's cracked, bro. And you get all these cat breakers. You get 4 cat breakers. Like, it's very cracked, bro. In my opinion, it is, if not the best. You need to be in a crew. That's the best way I can put it. You need to be in a crew. You need to be playing with your friends. Your crew, you don't even have to be in above all. Like, you see this crew? Like, crew, let's look at our members. Like, Cash Out, Dawn Connect, Enzo, Grinding, Chad. Like, we have fucking 5 people in the top 10, bro. Like, you do not need this. I'm telling you. And there's more that are hawking it. Like, Nasty's hawking it, ATY. All these people are really high up, really high up. You do not need all this, bro. You do not need this. You need the people you play with, your boys, your teammates. If you have a group of people that you're like, okay, I'm gonna play with these people. And if you can't find a group of people, just go on looking for group posts, go on Twitter, find some way to get shit. I don't even care if it's just 6 of your boys, 4 of your boys, 3 of your boys, that y'all thug this out and y'all grind it out all year long. The rewards stay all year long. It might take you a little bit longer to get them, but you need this because it's going to save you money. It's going to give you cat breakers. It's going to make you more VC. It's going to get you more rep to rep up quicker. So much benefit to being in a crew. So you need to be in a crew. That way you can get unlimited boosts for all your games, and double VC, double rep, double unlimited Gatorade, your max +1s, your max +2s, all these cat breakers. The crews are just so important, okay? Because unlimited jump shot boost and Gatorade is so important. Because as I was telling you, being full stam, which one thing I learned about shooting, which is gonna get me into it, I think you're fine whether you button shoot or whether you rhythm shoot. I think they're both equal. Now, one thing I've learned about this rhythm shooting is that there's way less of a penalty when you're spamming dribble moves and you're really tired. There's way less of a penalty on that shot when you rhythm shoot, because all you have to do is time the tempo. There's no like punishment to the tempo timing, but there is punishment when you shoot it with X. Okay, when you shoot it with the button, you do get slowed down. It is harder. You get like late bounce backs, stuff like that. But I noticed that with the rhythm, a lot of professional players have noticed this too. And Mike Wang said there was no advantage, but that is one thing I have noticed, is that with rhythm you can shoot these tired ass shots and they'll go in. That's something that I worry about, but I think they might address it eventually. That's an advantage, a very big advantage, if you can just dribble the clock out and hit a shot anyways with the stick. But that brings me into rhythm shooting. Obviously, I think rhythm shooting is good, but I think you do either way you're fine, button or rhythm. I think that rhythm does hit a little bit more bullshit, but I don't think it's as gassed up as people make it seem, but I do think it is good. I think that they're both good though. I think they're both good. Button is very much fine, and I like shooting with button way more. So button's very much fine for y'all boys that want to shoot with button. If you want to practice your timing in here, I would just go to the settings, play exit, and then switch the sliders to ranked pro-am or ranked 3v3. It doesn't matter which one you do, but that will put you on a higher difficulty, and you'll be able to see I'm shooting earlies and shit now. It's a way higher difficulty than the city, and that will actually get you way closer to the real timing. Because if you use this and you figure out your timing, see I'm shooting early and shit in here, I don't know why. But if you use this high difficulty, you'll get way closer to your real timing, your real cue. Your cue is very much a lot big. There's a lot more room for error in the park. In the park, you can mistime your cue a lot more than you can in the stage and in these high rank modes. That's what I learned from playing wagers in the stage and stuff. It is a lot easier to time and mess up. You can mess up a lot more. Like, I think it's still even more difficult. Latency is different in here and stuff like that, but I think the actual like difficulty is way harder and way more efficient for practice. So always make sure you have that little timing thing down. I mean, holy shit, I'm fucking doinky. Yeah, let me lock in. Let me lock in. See, I got my tempo right every time. My tempo gonna be right every time now. I'm still slightly late on my fucking timing though. Now I got both of them down. Yep, both of them down now. We here now, boy. But I even think this is a little bit early, or a little bit like smoother. It's a little bit too good because you're in the mic court. So I don't know. I think there's more delay in these other modes. That's the best way to practice. Now I'm going to talk about hot zones and art of shooting and stuff like that. Hot zones are obviously so important. This is something that, believe it or not, I'm unking this shit. I was one of the first people, I feel like, to really understand the importance of hot zones back in 2K16 when you would have like a double ring light up under you or a single red ring light up under you if it was like a hot zone or like a warm zone, and there was like really hot zones, like you're really fucking cooking from there. It was like double ring or some shit like that. But these hot zones are so important, and this year when you can shoot such high percentages, it should be really easy to keep them. Like, I'm pretty sure I have mine all the way around if I look. Like, I have them all the way around except that one area over there to the left, which doesn't make much sense. But that's like a layup zone, that's like a floater zone. But everywhere else I have super high make percentage. Like, I have a high make percentage in all these areas. That's why I have hot zones and lethal zones. And I troll so much, bro. Like, I troll so fucking much. It's not even funny. I troll too much, dude. I have a problem. I actually have a genuine problem with the shots I shoot and how much trolling I do. You've probably seen in the fucking clips in the video, bro. Me just fucking running and shooting people's faces and shooting from Guam and shit. Like, I have a real genuine attention span problem. So I can't just sit there and take the most smart shots every time. If I did, this whole thing would be 80% plus, 90% plus, guarantee it. But I'm too much of a troll. But you just need to come in here and make sure your difficulty before you do this is on, make sure difficulty is on rookie, then you can go in there and play Chris Matthews. And if you fuck up, all you have to do is tie them or better and you'll get your zone boosted. And if you fuck up, just dashboard, just boom, boom, quit. Okay, that's all you have to do. Those are so important. Your hot zones are so important. They give you a super big advantage. They give you a way bigger boost to time in your jump shot. They give you a way bigger green window. They are very important. Now another thing is having your meter off, dude. I mean, it's 2K26. If you don't have your fucking meter off, I don't know what to tell you. Fries in the fucking bag. If you are unk and you do not turn this fucking meter off, it's smoother. It is so much better. You can leave it on for layups. I have it big as hell for layups. I have it big as hell. Okay, I want to see that thing. But when it comes to shot meter shots, we're turning it off. Look, you'll see my meter. It's humongous for my layups. I don't want to see that shit on my shot. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see that shit. All right, you get a way bigger boost to your green window. So you combine all these things. If you're not doing all these things, you're gonna have a way bigger green window and you're gonna make more shots, which that is the goal here for the video, ain't it? We're trying to make y'all boys knock down shooters. So that's what we're doing. Now, in my opinion, after doing all these things, it comes down to these two things right here. It comes down to these two simple things. Two are the main ones. There's a third one that I feel like you could get by with if you didn't have it or didn't have it. I'm fucking retarded. But number one, I got this is make or break right here, boys. This is make or break. All this, we're doing all this. We're getting you all on the even playing field on the game. This is outside the game. These things are outside the game things that if you want to be on an even playing field, this is what you must have. Everything in the game, you are now on an even playing field. You have there's nothing hidden from you. Everything you need, all you need is the jump shots now. The jump shots are coming for all builds and heights. That's coming right now, right after this. But the one thing that we're gonna start off with is the monitor. Now, my boy, if you were playing on a sit, and I'm gonna do a monitor giveaway, bro. So comment if you don't have one. I'm really interested. Every single year I post a video like this ever since I've been back on YouTube. Now I always tell this story in 2K17. As years have gone on, these two things outside the game have gotten more and more important as the years have gone on. In 2K17, I played with wireless internet that was not that good. When I first started playing 2K in 2K15, I was lagging out of the parks. I was playing on a big ass TV. I was tweaking to my dad. I was like, dude, I can't fucking play, dude. Like, what the hell's going on? Like, I'm chopping, I can't even play. He made one call, never lagged again, didn't complain about shit. I didn't know I needed the best internet in the world. I didn't know that I would be at a disadvantage if I wasn't on a monitor. I didn't know these things, and it wasn't as important back then. You could still compete. There's a lot of RNG back then too, so there was a lot more for me to be able to do to compete, and I was always good. I was always dominating in the stage all the way up until 2K17. 2K18 I took a break. 2K19 I did not play either, and 2K20 I came back because of COVID, and I was still playing on the TV, and I was in the stage. I was like, yo, like, I'm shooting these shots off the side of the backboard. I had all my comp friends, all the people that were in DF at the time, all my boys that were still playing 2K when I came back. They were putting me on all the best in-game tips, but it didn't matter. I was still shooting off the side of the fucking backboard because I was playing on a 60-inch flat screen TV, and the latency and the response time was terrible. So what I'd recommend is you need a 1 millisecond response time monitor minimum. Okay, if you want to compete with the best of the best, you want the best chance at shooting good. This is shooting tips video. I'm not gonna bullshit you. You do not have the same chance of success if you have a 60-inch TV compared to a 1 millisecond response time 24, 26, 28-inch monitor or whatever. You just don't. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to give you the best chance. Now, can you compete? I don't know. I haven't played on the TV in a long time, but I do know it's gotten worse and worse. I do know you can't compete at the highest level. If you play me, you're fucked. Okay, you're fucked. Now, if you play someone that's not that good and you're chicken on that TV, like, you're really not missing too much. If you can shoot 70% on the TV, yeah, you're gonna be solid, bro. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be chilling. But it's just making your job so much harder. And the monitor's very cheap. And all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna comment no monitor subscribed. Comment that, and I would be giving away a monitor to somebody that doesn't have a monitor. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you're younger and you're just, if you're in a bad financial situation, you really love the game. If you're not younger and you know what I'm saying, like, I would love to genuinely help somebody out, not somebody being greedy for a monitor. So if you could really use one, comment. Okay, comment, and I will give away a monitor. Now my next thing is, that's probably the most important, to be honest. Okay, now the second most important, but I do think it's a little bit less important, but it is super fucking important, is your internet. I switched, well, I had really good internet. I think if you can find something that's got like decent latency, you're wired, you don't get any dropped frames or whatever, packet loss, you get like, if you can try to get like 70 to 80 upload and like 600, 700 download, that's really chilling. Like, that's pretty good. I had around 800 download and about like 100 upload. The only thing I didn't really like was my latency. My latency was really bad. I felt like I had bad latency compared to like all the top of the line players that had fiber internet, that, you know, they were just on a better plane. They were on a uneven playing field. I want to be on an even playing field. I want the only thing to decide who wins and loses is game skill. That's what I want. I don't want it to be internet. I don't want it to be latency. I don't want it to be your monitor's better than mine. I don't want it to be your controller's better than mine. So you have to get on an even playing field, make sure no one can have better shit than you, and then it comes down to game skill. That's what I like, and that's just how it has to be, especially when I'm playing for money and I do comp, and that's the only thing I like to play is comp for money. That's the only thing I enjoy. So that's what you have to do. So you need a monitor, you need wired connection. I actually upgraded to fiber, and I have 1 gig download, 1 gig upload with 2 ping now, 2 latency, which I actually have to connect to like the 2K server somewhere else. So it's not as good as like me connecting to, I'm closest to Atlanta, Georgia. So the ping is 2 ping to Atlanta, Georgia. So I still have a ping, I think, to wherever the 2K headquarters are. But yeah, like I'm saying, I think it's like in Virginia or something. For the East Coast servers, there's like different towers it connects to depending on what server you're in, if you're in West, Central, or West, or East, or whatever. So those are the 2 most important things. And the last thing is a wired controller. Now I think this is when I was saying you could get away with a wireless controller. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't used a wireless controller in so long, just for the batteries thing. I just hate replacing the batteries and recharging batteries and shit. I just have my controller wired at this point. So I switched to a wired controller a while ago, and I do think that GameSeer is probably the best one. GameSeer, like G7, I'll put a picture of it up on the screen. That's probably the best one. Alright, so if y'all boys have any questions about the actual tips at all, just let me know. Just comment. I'll respond to all comments. I'm not Hollywood, bro. Without y'all, I'm nothing. So if you have any questions, you can hit me on any of my socials you see on the screen about the tips. Comment, and I'll answer your comments, your questions. Now, all I'm going to do right now is go over the best jump shots for every build, for every 3-point rating. every height, and then we're gonna get up out of here. All right, I love y'all boys, let's get it. All right boys, when we're going over jump shots right now, all my release cues are going to be the same. We'll talk about this. This is for my 6'5" to 6'9" people, either the Ray Allen base or the Michael Porter Jr. base. Both of those are the best in the game in my opinion. Those will work either way. Now my upper release one is Saddiq Bey, my upper release 2 is Kyle Korver. I use 50-50. Now my release speed, I use 3/4. I think 4 out of 4 is so fast. But for my visual cue, I like to go 5 ticks after 3/4 speed, okay? So as you can see, if I line this up right here, I think that's a little bit before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I like to do with my visual cue is I like to go 4 ticks after the release speed 3 out of 4. So I don't like to go a little bit after and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to go a little bit before because it's never going to be perfectly lined up. It's always going to be a little bit past it or a little bit before it. So as you can see, it's a little bit before it. It's pretty lined up, but it's not exactly flush. So I like to go after this point. I like to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that is about right here. I'll show you where that looks like on the release. I'll just clip it and show you live in action where the cue is. I'll show you exactly where it is. So about right where this hand, okay, I have to really slow it down. But as you can see, my right hand is locked out like a catapult and it's about to flick forward. My right hand is about to start going up. Like you can see, it's about to start flicking forward. All right, once you feel like, hold on, let me try to get it. So once you feel like this lockout is done and you're about to flick the ball forward, boom, right there is right where I click it. And it's very easy to time. It's easy to time a set shot. It's easy to time any fadeaway you get if you know what you're looking for. Any gather, any type of shot that is out of the ordinary is going to be easy to shoot as long as you're patient enough or quick enough to time it and see your visual cue. If you're really watching, if you can't shoot and you're struggling to shoot, there'll be times I'm like, dude, I fucking missing everything. I'll sit up, I'll look at my hands, and I don't miss. Because it's all you need. All you need is to see something. That's all you need. You need to be able to see something, and that's the cue that I see when I do 4 ticks after 3/4 speed. It's the same on every jump shot. That's what I like to look at. Okay, now you can also speed it up if you want to. If you want to, that's what you can do. But for my 6'5" to 6'9", this jump shot, Saddiq Bey, Kyle Korver, all you need is 88 mid-range for this. It's 88.3. I don't really know too many people that have lower than this. If you have lower than this, you can tweak it, comment if you have lower than this, and I'll respond with something better if you have lower than that, okay? For the time being. Okay, AJ Lawson, for my people that do have a lot lower, because I know this is like for my guards and stuff, AJ Lawson base, I don't mind this AJ Lawson base. I was using it on my 78.3. You could use that as well. Let me try to search it up and see what the requirements are for that. I think for, I don't even know where AJ Lawson is. I don't even know why I can't see it. Okay, it's right there, AJ Lawson. So as you can see, if I put this on, I only need a 76 mid-range for this. Okay, and I don't think it's that bad of a jump shot. So AJ Lawson, if you really have a lot worse shooting than what I have, if you have a lot worse rating than what I have, then there you go. Matt Ryan Baluba apparently is a good jump shot as well for 6'5" to 6'9", but you need a 86 mid-range 3 for this. I don't know, this is what this guy uses that plays on my account sometimes, so you can try that out if you want. Now I've played on a friend of mine's account, and you can see what I'm going to do with this build is 95-3. I'm going to go 89 driving dunk, then I'm going to have a 95 ball handle, and I'm also going to have a 94 steal. So this build's going to have 89 contact dunks, 95-3, all the shooting plus, playmaking 95, speed ball 91, speed and agility really good, steal 94, perimeter defense 92. So this build's going to be really fucking cracked. Now for these small guards, this is the jump shot that I will use. Okay, so I'm going to pop it up on the screen since I have not upgraded my small guard yet, but this is the jump shot I've been using. I'm going to have it over my own screen, but this is not what it's going to look like either. But I would do the same thing with the visual cue. I would do 4 ticks. You can see this guy's cue is way lower. I would do 4 ticks like I did on the 6'5" to 6'9" one. Okay, I would do the same visual cue, and then I'd do the release speed, blending, the Cameron Thomas base, Baluba upper, Jared Butler upper, that's fine, 68-32, that's all fine. But I would like to try 3/4 speed or 4 out of 4 speed, but make sure you have my visual cue on. I would not use any other visual cue. I don't even know what this is. It looks very, I just don't like a visual cue I can't see. It's not a visual cue at that point if I can't see it, okay? So if you can't see it, you can always tweak it. If you're really late, you can always put a tick up, put 2 ticks up, If you're really early, you could always take it 2 ticks back. But you just gotta be able to see it. You wanna be able to do whatever you're seeing. You wanna find something that you're seeing. If you're seeing something and it's early, then take it back. If you're seeing something and it's late, then move it forward or move it backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some practice and adjusting, but bro, all this shit should make y'all really chicken, I'm not gonna lie. So for my height that's at least 6'5", all you need is a 76 mid-range or 76'3". You get Michael Porter Jr. base and Charles Bassey. So if you're a taller player that's taller than 6'9", that's a footer, okay, you can use Jonathan Isaac base. Jonathan Isaac base is good. Michael Porter Jr. base, and I use Charles Bassey. Same thing with my Q. It's 4 ticks, release speed 3/4. Same thing. Okay, those are the jump shots I use. I know people like Baluba upper release. I don't really like it. I like to be able to see my hand flick forwards efficiently. I just do. And the better and better releases I find that show that animation, that show that drastic flick forward of the ball, that's what I'm going to be looking for, because that's my visual cue. That's what I look at, and I think it's very easy to time any shot that way. If this video helped y'all boys out, drop a like, subscribe. I love y'all. Bangers coming all year long. Okay, the hidden code I wanted y'all to comment is your favorite NFL team, and I'll be picking somebody to win the VC. So comment your favorite NFL team, comment if you're a new sub, turn on notifications, be ready to see my live thumb. I'll be playing with subscribers. A lot of times I'll be on streaks, I'll be on like a 40-game streak, and I just will ask somebody if they want to pull up, and the people that are loyal to the chat, if they want to pull up and beat the 40-game streak, get 40k VC, I'll let them. So make sure boys have your noties on, pull up to the streams, comment if it helps you, comment any questions, hit me on any of the socials you see at the bottom of my screen. Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. I love y'all, man. Keep showing support. I'm never gonna give up. So I appreciate all y'all. Without y'all, I am nothing. I love meeting more and more of y'all. I love talking to more and more of y'all. So any comment, any person that pulls up to the stream, I also stream on Twitch also if you want to follow me on there. Anybody that pops out, anybody that shows love, anybody that communicates and connects to my community, I appreciate y'all boys. I'll never forget you, even if you leave one comment, one stream comment, anything. I appreciate y'all. So if y'all want to, then do that. Don't feel like I'm just gonna ignore it. If you have any questions at all. All right, I love y'all boys. God bless y'all. Y'all be blessed, boys and girls. I don't know if girls watch me, but all over the world, wherever you at, male or female, I love y'all. I appreciate you. God bless you. I'll see you on the next banger.